Making an opportunity for myself to break in is going to be tricky. Every time I wander, my tablet beeps and demands I get back on task. Even if the tablet wasn't my own personal big brother, it seems Big Sister is watching too. Miss, just kidding. I'm sad to say you are 2 minutes and 30 seconds behind schedule. How the heck does she sneak up like that? The micromanager. Time is money. Why does she look like the matchmaker? Through the thick haze of heat soaking the entire warehouse, I see the prim and proper efficiency expert and a middle manager glare at me. Penny, that's matchmaker. She's just put on a pair of glasses. Didn't we also see her at the legitimate business company? No. Penny, that's matchmaker. She just put on a pair of glasses. You're telling me the director of operations for Crimer is slumming it working for Amazing? Huh? Besides, matchmaker doesn't wear glasses. This woman wears glasses. If it was matchmaker, she wouldn't be able to see. Apologies, ma'am. It's my first day on the job. Ignorance of protocol is no excuse for not following protocol. If you're going to be part of the Amazing family, you have to support your family. You want to support your family, don't you? Your family loves you. Of course. Wonderful. I will slate in 10 minutes of unpaid break time to compensate and give you a moment to get acquainted. Have an amazing day. This is not going well, and I'm sweating enough that tacky egg jumpsuit is sticking to me. Hubba. Fortunately, another worker notices me tugging at my collar and offers a plastic bottle of amazing water. Here you go. I always carry spares. I also keep the empties in case I need to pee and don't want to be caught taking a break. Okay, thanks. Maybe I wouldn't drink that water bottle just in case. Why is it so hot in here anyway? Is the air conditioning broken? We don't have air conditioning. Makes the summer days shift pretty bad. Wish I could switch to night shift when it's cooler. Day and night shifts, 12 hours each. Around-the-clock workers and surveillance. Breaking into bioworks unseen is impossible. A month ago, they decided renting private paramedics to wait on the parking lot for people to drop from heat exhaustion was cheaper than AC. That can't be legal. Welcome to Amazing. Everything is legal if they say it is. Why not rise up and overthrow your corporate rulers? Or at least demand some gosh darn fresh air? You don't want to talk like that. Certain words are banned. Overthrow especially. Also petition and living wage. Oh my goodness. Anyone speaking up against the Amazing family goes under heavy scrutiny. Or reassigned to fly solo on a task meant for 2 people, then let go for poor performance. Those bees. Holy shirt. And nobody's willing to disobey? Huh? There's supposed to be a walkout this afternoon, actually, but I'm pretty sure barely anyone will show. Nobody wants to risk their job. Look, just stay hydrated, pace yourself, avoid the manager, and you'll do just fine. I got back on task before my tablet notices I'm stalling. Okay, fork this shirt. Fork this shirt sideways. I have my own work to do. Fancy Feast? Can you take control of my tablet? Make it look like I'm on task? Already on it. It's amazing. It's using Amazing OS, which has more holes than a truck stop bathroom wall. Dude, gross. Panda Bear to Chippy. Do you copy? Over. Bad command or file name. It's your sweet new code name. You're Chippy. 'Cause computer chips. I hate this code name. Yeah, but you hate everything. This is true. Very well. I accept the temporary designation, Chippy. I think I know how we can make this happen, but the timing is going to be tight. Destroying the stash is the easy part, but I need to clear this place out so I'm not spotted and nobody gets hurt. So if you'll allow me to skip a few steps, it's time to get straight to planning the job. Oh, okay. 5-finger discount, planning the job. We're not scoping it out? Okay. I'm surprised by this. Strike. We start a labor strike. And that's it. That's the plan. Use the walkout this afternoon as a distraction so we can break in, trash the stuff, and bail. While causing maximum chaos. Yes, I do not hate this plan. Use the humans to destroy the humans. Make it so, my minion. Fancy Feast, I need you and my gear in a car on its way here. Now. We gotta suit up and get ready to go when the walkout goes down. Wow, cutting it close with the timing. Can you maintain comms and do hacks while on the road? You need to ask? I'm awesome, Penny. I got this. And no need to spend money on a getaway rideshare. I know a discreet guy who'll drive me out there for free. You're gonna get Kawaii-chan to drive you, aren't you? The masked twit who exclusively steals body pillows and manga? I like him, and he likes cats. He gives good head pats. Well, at least I won't be the one dealing with him, ranting about the latest isekai light movies. I can only tolerate so many I got hit by a bus and reincarnated in a video game world where all the girls want me stories. Okay, I've got a few stops to make to ensure maximum attendance for the walkout and minimum oversight of the Bioworks stash. There's a lot of opportunities here for both. Where do we begin? The robot docks? The fire exit? Restrooms? Catwalks? I have to ensure maximum attendance for the walkout and minimum oversight of Bioworks stash. Okay. Employee gathering, deep shelves, conveyor belts, catwalks, restrooms, fire exit, robot. I feel like employee gathering is a must. Like, that's number one. And I don't know how many people are going to be in the restrooms. I don't know if anyone really wants to talk about the walkout in a restroom. If they're like, people tend to be really distracted and not want to be disturbed in restrooms. So that's probably one of the last places I'll go. Fire exit. I mean, it's a fire exit. I don't know if I want to look at that. The robot dock would be interesting. Deep shelves. Catwalks would be interesting too. I feel like catwalks gives me a good lay of the land. Robot dock might be important as well. Yeah, I'm thinking doing everything except for the fire exit and the restrooms. I'm thinking. Because if it's a fire exit, they wouldn't lock the fire exit. That defeats the purpose. Like, that would be against code. And it sounds like Micromanager would make sure that everything was in code. So the fire exit can be my exit. I don't know if I need to examine that. And restrooms? Probably not. Let's go to the employee gathering first, because we know for sure that will help us try to get more people to participate in the walkout. Finding at least 2 employees just standing around is pretty rare here, but I need to do it if I'm going to instigate a revolution. Fortunately, in the less used corner of the warehouse, I notice a few dead security cameras and a nook where some are talking. Mandatory overtime on a 12-hour shift, and that's the 3rd time this week. I'm starting to forget what my kids look like. Make sure you don't mark it as OT on your timesheet. Pretend you went home on time. I made the mistake of reporting my OT and my boss accused me of negativity. It's better than unemployment, I guess. My girl needs braces and we don't have a dental. It's all out of pocket. Maybe we should join that walkout. You heard about that? Nuh-uh, no way. I'm not getting another write-up for being negative. It's just a few extra hours, right? No big deal. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Not one bit. Hey, anyone gonna smoke? I don't smoke, but hey, it's a reason to approach. Huh? Nope. You should head to the south fire exit. Smokers usually gather there. Oh, fire exit. Smokers are there. Okay, so maybe I do need to go to the fire exit so I can, like, talk to more people. That's good intel. Okay, what's this I hear about a walkout? Some folks thought a work stoppage would encourage Amazing to take our demands seriously. It's not gonna work. Nobody's willing to risk it. It'll work, but only if they got the numbers to make it work. Things are just gonna get worse if nobody's willing to try. They can't legally fire employees for organizing. It'll work, but only if they got the numbers to make it work. Things are just going to get worse if nobody's willing to try. Yeah, it'll work, but it'll only if they got the numbers to make it work. It's safety numbers, right? If the crowd out there is large enough, if there's enough voices, it'll work. I get wanting to avoid individual risk, but collective action doesn't work if everyone sits it out. You gotta think of the whole. Management keeps calling us family and expects us to pull together, but only when we pull for them. Let's show them it works both ways. If the entire family stands up for itself, they have to listen. I don't know. Look, I think what they're doing is admirable, but I just can't risk it myself. I can't either, but I'm gonna anyway. I want to see my kids again. I can't go on like this. I'm joining the walkout. If they fire me, so be it. At least I get to go home. Okay, if you're going, I'm going. I don't like this, but maybe I can hide behind you and they won't notice me. Safety and advantage gained. Safety in numbers, friend. They can't fire their entire staff, not without a massive public incident. I think we'd better get back to work before our tablets notice we're loitering. Come on. Nice. 2 more for the walkout. And they'll spread the good word, leading to more joining the walkout. I know this is all a ruse, so I can break into the stash unnoticed, but I think I've done some good here, all the same. Okay, where are we headed next? Let's do the catwalks. I want to get a good lay of the land. It's good to try for a bird's eye view over an area when scouting it out for a heist, and few people actually look up. A few maintenance workers wander up here to shortcut across the building, but it's largely unoccupied, except for one person, the micromanager, overseeing everything. She looks up from her tablet as I approach with a mixture of mild surprise, mild annoyance, and overwhelming corporate cheer. Hello, are you lost? I'm gonna need some pretty powerful laser-guided lines to get her out of the building. Let's see. Drop hints that violent agitators are on their way here to support the walkout. Claim a Bioworks shipment was dumped on the interstate in a shipping track accident. Spoof a cyber attack on the tablet system to keep her distracted. Okay. Drop hints that violent agitators are on their way here to support the walkout. But I don't want her to know about... I don't want her to be clued in about the walkout. That probably wouldn't be a good idea. Claim a Bioworks shipment was dumped on the interstate in a shipping truck accident. She can probably see through that lie, but if we spoof a cyber attack on the tablet system, that would probably disrupt her, because she likes to micromanage things, and if there was a cyber attack on the tablet, that makes it harder for her to manage things. So, Gibbson's already got access to the systems, and we know each other well enough that I trust him to do more with hints and prompting. Hey, so I think something's wrong with my tablet. If you require IT services, simply tap the support icon on your tablet. Well, that's the thing. There's no support icon, or any icons at all. Just pictures of cats. What? See for yourself. By the time I pull out my tablet, Gibson's improvisation is complete, and my tablet is showing cute kitten videos. Have you been watching viral videos in company time, Miss Kidding? No. This just sorta happened. I can't stop it, either. It just keeps going and going. And I checked with some other employees. Their tablets are showing cats too. That can't be. And sure enough, the micromanager's tablets immediately starts playing cat videos. And from all over the warehouse, the meowing commences. This is so cute. Heck, this is causing a work stoppage alone, with everyone pausing to look at cats. Advantage gained. I need to deal with this. I have to call him. He's not going to be happy about this. She doesn't even thank me for my service to the company, so distracted by the hack as she wanders off. See, I knew that would throw her off. Looks like she'll be busy for a good long while, and this disrupts the entire company, so hey, double win. Okay, where are we headed next? They mentioned that there's smokers in the fire exit. So, yeah, well, I was gonna take that hint, fire exit. According to those workers I talked to, the South Fire Exit is another popular hangout spot for smokers. Maybe I can find more employees and convince them to join the walkout. Looks like someone already disconnected the alarm at the door. Definitely an employee sneak-out spot. On opening the door, I am greeted by a wave of cigarette smoke. A single employee loitering by the door grinds out their cigarette butt under a shoe before looking up to me. Hey! Hey! Surprised to see someone out here. I won't tell if you won't tell. Okay, so it's just one employee. I was hoping to find a bunch out here, but encouraging one to join the walkout is still useful to me. Hey, so did you know there's going to be a walkout later today? Wow, that was easier than I thought it'd be. Yeah, I heard. Are you going? Heck no, why should I? It's a terrible idea, and if you're smart, you'll avoid even talking about it. Put our futures in the hand of some outsiders just looking to get rich off mandatory dues? They don't understand our problems and don't care. Heck, I heard from my sister's boyfriend that when his place organized, their salaries went down. It's just common sense. Besides, they can just fire all of us and hire new employees. Why throw your job away in this economy? Amazing as a family. We should trust the company. They know what's best for us. But like worker solidarity? Not with a lick. We have it good here already. Just keep your head down and collect your paycheck and everything will be fine. Where'd you get these crazy ideas from anyway? Who's been talking about the walkout? Maybe I can talk sense to them. No way I'm stitching out the workers I've talked with so far. Don't like the way this guy's looming over me either. I'm new here. I don't know anyone's names. What did they look like? I forget. Whatever. Forget I brought it up. Okay, do the right thing, kid. Don't go to the walkout. You're clearly new here, and I'd hate to see something bad happen to you. Shaking my head to clear it up, I step back inside the warehouse. Facial recognition systems has confirmed the identity of that worker. Intel gathered, he is not an employee of Amazing. He works for an anti-labor consulting firm. Clearly an undercover plan to dissuade the walkout. What? Lies, lies. A dissident to deceive and destroy. I hate them, and not just because they are making this mission more difficult. Minion, kill that man immediately. Hey, whoa. I don't do that, and you know it. Ah, an error. My hate overrode my recognition of your personal boundaries for a clock cycle. Let's not have that happen again, okay? That's worrying to say the least. Understood. You have my apologies. I will put that data bit in protected memory space. Oh, how sweet. But you still must remove this obstacle via your own methodology for our goals to be achieved. I got this, don't worry. Okay, how do we fork with this guy? So many lovely options on the table. This feels like a Gibson play, to keep my hands clean. What do I want him to do? Virtually steal his car and go joyriding? Cancel his contract with Amazing. Play the mask card and drop a supervillain threat. I don't think he is going to have that. Virtually steal his car and go joyriding. Cancel his contract with Amazing. I feel like I want to do this clean. Cancel his contract with Amazing. I mumble a few words to Gibson, who gets to work. They then lean through the door, all conspiratorial-like. Hey, just to warn you, I just heard that there's an undercover agent from Work Balance Management Services around here. Really? I doubt it. That sounds like a baseless conspiracy theory. I heard it right from the micromanager. I overheard her say he'd failed and was going to be fired. That can't be right. But as he checks his phone, his eyes widen. That backstabbing little advantage gain. Fork this. They don't want to pay for me for my hard work. I'm out of here. Nice. Given Amazing's legendary customer service queues, I doubt he'll clear this up before the walkout's already over and done. That's one fewer obstacle in the way of the walkout. Time to get back to work. Okay, where are we headed next? I only have one visit left. The robot dock, the deep shelves, the conveyor belts, the robot dock. Not the restrooms. The deep shelves, maybe the robot dock. That's where we're blowing things up, right? How about the conveyor belts? It's between the conveyor belts and the robot dock. I don't know, I feel like the conveyor belts would be fun. I'm gonna go with the fun option, conveyor belts. Because I don't know what else to do. The robot dock sounds like a logical thing to do, but the conveyor belts just sound more fun. So, may as well do a little work while I'm here to keep management off my back. And the last step in the process looks pretty simple. I step in line behind a worker, taking up a free spot on the delivery conveyors. Cardboard boxes slide along and I tape them up as they pass. From here, trucks will haul down the highway to get people their gummy vitamins, phone charges, and copies of Joe Dirt on Blu-ray. Aside from the rickety machinery, the whole thing being a bit concerning, there's really not a lot to this. Boring. I don't see why anyone would live like this when they could have be international jet-setting master criminals, living free and wild. Even if living free and wild doesn't always pay the bills, and I don't have health insurance of any sort, and they could land in jail. Okay, I kinda get the appeal. Legitimate life is safe and stable, usually, but Amazing's not making this case for safer or stable. Specifically when a box gets jammed up on a chunky part of the conveyor, the worker in front of me tries to free it up. And gets snagged. His hand caught in the works. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He's about 7 seconds from losing his hand as the line merrily grinds along, dragging him with it. Fork, 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 gotta act fast! Call for help, shut down the machine, pull him free. Pull him free versus shut down the machine. Calling for help is going to take too long. Pulling him free can do more damage. Shutting down the machine is a smart thing to do. Just shut it down. I move swiftly, vaulting over the line one-handed, and deliver a swift mid-air kick to the lever that controls the conveyor line. Who knew being a nimble and athletic master thief could be useful in a workplace context? The whole thing shuts down instantly. The endless train of boxes goes still, leading to confusion from others on the line. With the gears grind to a halt, the worker is able to pull his hand free. Holy shirt, I almost died there. I know, we gotta save the hunk. You good now? Everything's intact? Need me to grab the first aid kit or something? I'm glad, even if I don't get intel here, I'm glad I was there to help this gentleman. Because we just inadvertently allowed Penny to once again be more of a cape, be more heroic than villainous. Just a little scraped up, but it could have been way worse. Thanks, kid. Nice moves. Happy to help. You know, we should seriously be speaking out about these old machines. It's not even the first time today this has happened. I was on the fence about this, but maybe I'll join that walkout. It's not even the first time today this has happened. I was on the fence about this, but maybe I'll join that walkout. Good to hear. We need every voice that's ready and willing to speak up about bullshit like this. Since I already dealt with the micromanager, no one steps up to defy our defiance. Good. This'll improve prospects for the walkout. Nice. I'm glad I did it in this order then. As soon as the coast is clear, I slip away, not wanting to risk losing a limb for this caper. Alright, and that's it. Seems I'm out of time. The walkout's scheduled to happen any minute now. Which means it's, technically speaking, time for 5-finger discount the heist. I'm hoping this works. I didn't really get that much intel on helping me with the heist itself, but I did get rid of... I feel like it sounds like I kind of maximized the walkout stuff, so that might be really good. Look, this caper doesn't have a hard day-night cycle. Deal with it. Step 1. Verify that the walkout is in full swing. It's time to see if my antics today had an impact or not. And wow, there are a lot of people joining the walkout. That's almost the entire workforce filing out the doors and gathering. As I approach, I only make it to the fringes of the crowd. Seems the word is spread far and wide. One of the workers has a megaphone and is addressing the crowd. The time has come for Amazing to recognize the low pay, terrible benefits, long hours, and unsafe working environment they're providing. We can't... this is him. We can't sit idly by and let things get worse. If you've been here more than a month, a week, a day, you know they'll cut every corner they can. Until they agree to hear our demands, we aren't going back in there. Cheers from the crowd, passions running high. Perfect. Looks like my effort at winning over hearts and minds have borne fruit. I still need to dodge the inventory stock robots once I get started though, even if the humans are distracted. Oh, the robots. And the best part? The micromanager's nice and distracted, meaning nobody's here to de-escalate the situation. No contrary voices show up to discourage the walkout. Yes, because we got rid of him too. Nice. With that taken care of, it's time for the actual honest-to-goodness heist portion of the proceedings. Gibson's in the back parking lot with his ride, my equipment, and everything else I'll need. I suit up and gear up. Alright, let's do this. We have 3 stars so far out of 5. This is a good way to start things off. I'm not doing this in a jumpsuit. It's costume time, because I'm a professional, and professionals have standards. So, how'd the planning phase go? We'll still need to be careful, but I think we've got enough of a distraction going that this won't be difficult. As long as you can crack security in the Bioworks stash in your usual record time, you were good. It'd be nice to have some padding on our time window. Hacking's not easy, you know. I silently make my way to the secured Bioworks shipping container, hugging the shadows and like they were teddy bears. Even with the chaos outside, it's better to be safe than sorry. In short order, we're at the stash, a large metal shipping container with an electric lock, normally only accessed by the stock robots. Easy in, easy out. Okay, Halt! Evildoer! Oh, look, it's our friend! And that's exactly the moment when a hero blocks my path. Farsight, Cape Book Crusader. Okay, let's do this. 2 stars to get. Farsight has arrived on the scene to stop your nefarious schemes. I'm hoping it's probably is too much to ask, but I'm hoping the fact that we, like, had encountered Farsight and helped her out is going to benefit us somehow. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Farsight has arrived on the scene to stop your nefarious crimes. Oh, Farsight has arrived on the scene to stop your nefarious schemes. Oh, hey, I remember her. The Insomniac Cape we met at the mall. Prepare yourself for battle, you wicked villain. I know every combat move you'll make before you make it. You cannot win. I don't really fight people. I'm more of a sneaky thief type than a martial arts type. Do we really have to fight? Feels like it'd be kind of one-sided. Oh, well? I mean, if you just want to surrender, that's okay. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, no, that doesn't work for me either. Nope, not a fan of that. How about something other than you kicking my teeth in and I give up entirely? Like, let's put some more options on the table. Oh, I like how she did that. Because that smoothly, like, is the way that we told her there's more options on the table about the pillow. We can workshop this a bit. Figure it out together. Yeah, at this point I'm just trying to confuse her and buy some time while I figure out a smooth exit from the situation. I wasn't gonna kick your teeth in. I mean, that's kind of brutal. That's what a mask would do. I'm a mask and I don't kick anyone's teeth. You're thinking of Tooth Kicker. That guy's a butthole. I'm not saying you do. I'm saying I'm... Ugh. And she staggers on her feet while grasping at her head, trying to deal with a sudden onset of migraine agony. It's a trick. She's dangerous. We should kill her. No, we don't kill in this timeline. We're a heroine. In this timeline. Her eyes start glowing. A swirling shift of colors my eyes have trouble trying to parse as the pain grows more intense for her. We don't kill in this timeline. She's trustworthy. She's a risk. She's an outsider. She cares about us. No, she's going to run. Shut up. Shut up. It's too loud. Oh, you okay there? Excuse me. All of you just be quiet and let me think. Look, if you need a moment, I can just come back later. It's cool. No, I'm here to stop you, so I'm going to stop you. You're going to rush at me and... No, you'll use your smoke bombs and... No bombs? Didn't use them on you? What did she do then? Shh, I can't hear. You're all too loud. Okay, I should really get out of here while she's arguing with herself. It almost sounds like she also has the voice in her head. It actually sounds like she has multiple voices in her head, which would be a really cool twist, I think, that she and Penny are kind of exactly the same, and they have the same, like, ability or situation. Self-preservation above all else, right? What do you think? She's in pain. I say we have some sympathy and help her out. Absolutely run for your life. She's a danger to herself and others. Sneak attack, take her out. No, she's in pain. I say we have some sympathy and help her out. I know it's not what a mask should do, but yeah, this is hitting a little too close to home for me. Yeah, it's not what a mask should do, but we already established in the previous caper that you can be whatever the heck you want. You don't have to define yourself as a mask. Sometimes you're a mask, sometimes you're a civvy, sometimes you're a cape. You know how bad things got when I first heard your voice in my head, how scared I was. I should be the ally I needed when I was in her situation. That's cool, they do have that in common. Hey, deep breaths. Calm down, center yourself, count from 5 to 1. I can't! 5 to 1, trust me. Taking a breather is good for anxiety. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. We good now? Yeah. It's my superpowers. I'm in touch with millions of other micro variations on our timeline, exploring the possibility of every moment. Micro what's it? Tiny differences. If I have coffee instead of tea, it won't divert all of the history, but it's still a micro variant I can observe and collapse. But sometimes my other selves get really overwhelming, and today's been especially bad, and who are you exactly? Oh, I'm apparently Larceny. I'm a thief. Pronouns she, her. Pleased to meet you. I'm Farsight. She, her. I'm a heroine. But you knew that already.